what's going on? And today is a video response to DaemonicV and the Wolf. I found this video because of Wolf, and then I found Daemonic because of, and so I watched both of them. Both of the links will be in the description, and go check them out and watch the video. They're talking about dinosaurs. So they're actually talking about flakes, and not frosted flakes, not corn flakes, not dandruff flakes. We're talking about human beings that are flakes. And it's interesting because, first of all, I love frosted flakes, by the way. I could eat a whole box of it because I'm fat, but I love them. So first, I want to talk about two different sides of this. They talk more about real life people. I'm going to talk about half and half. The commentary is so long, but I'll talk about real life, and then I'll talk about kind of the YouTube world of flakes. So let's go into real life. First of all, I want you guys to know a little bit about me. I moved from my hometown to, you can probably hear my son in the background. Sorry, it's just going to happen. But I moved from my hometown to another place as an adult. So, and don't get me wrong, you establish friends and stuff, but I don't really get out much to begin with. Noob Finder, by the way. I don't get out to begin with. So, the only people I become friends with, people I work with, ish, things like that. That's how it is. But I mean, if they call, my boy Don, if he asks me a question or needs something done, I don't mind helping him. I mean, I am not financially stable. I barely make it as it is. But other than that, I can lift heavy stuff. I'm getting old now, though. If he needs me to be there or whatever, we go. We hang out sometimes to watch football or whatever. I mean, we always were there. But I don't really have a lot of friends. Now, one thing I can tell you is I used to do a flag football on Sunday with friends, and to get adults to come play flag football, it sucks. I mean, it was so disappointing. They don't even know the stuff that we had to do to really make it all work. I guess they just think it's easy. But the thing about me, I love football. But getting to the flaky people in the world, I deal in the retail side of business, so I kind of know, like, it's really weird how human beings are in general. And I say that statement, and people always laugh at me or joke about it. And human beings are just very finicky beings. And it's the people who don't call you back, don't do this, don't do that. And don't get me wrong, I'm there sometimes, but I got my own family, and once you get to adulthood, it's different. But there are always those friends. I have friends back home that I call. I have a friend named Rusty I call. I mean, he's all, we hung out whenever I went back home. And, if I really needed him, I'm sure I could depend on him. But it's the guy, they talk about, like, having technology. And I grew up during a time where, there was no cell phones, was no Facebook, was no Twitter, was no YouTube. Oh, no! So, and, you just picked up a phone, called people, or you picked up, you just talked to people and things like that. And I was always that guy who formed the group to do things. Does that make sense? Like everybody else, I'm a make plan. If I tell you, hey, on Saturday I'm going to be there, I will be there. Now, as you grow older, like I said, I have kids. My schedule does change more often than none, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. But if I say, hey, I'm going to be there, I'm going to do this, let's do this, things like that, I'm there. Like if I say, hey, I'm going to do open lobby, I might show up. Sometimes I show up and there's 10 people. Sometimes I show up and there's nobody there. So I wait about 30 minutes, and if no one comes, then, that is what it is. I understand. I would definitely love to do more open lobbies, but sometimes I cannot commit to that, so that I'm being flaky in that. So getting to the YouTube side, that's kind of how the YouTube side works. That's why I don't really tweet out too much when I'm playing, because it's so sporadic. I might be on for 5 minutes, I might be on for 3 hours. And I have to say that I am flaky in that way. I don't mean to be like that. My schedule is just so, for example, like Slick JC. I would love to play. Oh, I hit the mic. No, that's a new move. But, I love to play with him, but I never have. So, and it's not that I'm flaky in that way. I understand what they're doing, saying about flaky people. But this, for me, I just, I'm so sporadic. So sometimes it might seem like I am flaky. I am going to admit my wrongs on there. Sometimes it is, I am flaky in that way. And I don't mean no disrespect. And it's no difference than, for example, comment, like, I'm going to talk only mainly about me. just like commenting, replying to comments. I am flaky in that way because sometimes I try to, sometimes I do. I'm going to be honest here with Google Plus here lately. I've been getting more. I've been replying to more comments, so I appreciate Google Plus with their new way. Everybody kind of dog. Wow, he blew the shit out of me right there. Everybody kind of dogged Google Plus in that regard, but I actually have really been liking it. I have really got to meet a lot more new people and get in touch with more people and things like that. So it's been really good for me. But I want you guys to know that about me. I'm sorry that I'm like that, but my schedule is so random. I wish I can make more plans. Now, before I had a kid, it was different because I could schedule something, come home and do it, let Pam know, things like that. But it is what it is. It happens, and I don't disregard. So I apologize, and I am flaky because of that. So, and then flaky people on YouTube, you kind of know who they are. You don't know, The only thing I have to say overall about flakiness on YouTube is like, where does it begin and start? Like there's a guy named Biblical Reaper. I'll do a whole commentary about talking about him because I'm gonna shout out a few people in another commentary. But like, I'm real, and I've always been this way. And I just like talking to people that play video games. I never want nothing out of the deal. I'm not here to just talk to you to get something. If you seem like someone that, I don't know how you guys go about it, but if you seem like it's somebody I would like to hang out with and talk to and play video games on a daily basis, I try to talk to you. I try to leave comments. I try my best to do that. Now, the thing that I am bad at is I don't have Xbox, and a lot of people that do YouTube have Xbox. The PS3 community is lo and behold down in that regard. So, in the type of people that I normally play with. So hopefully that makes sense. By the way, thank you guys. I did ask both of them if I could do a reply video about being flaky. Hopefully you guys like this. It's just a little different side, a little bit of side of me. Hopefully you guys liked this. It made me think about it. So if you guys want to do one, feel free. They said anyone can. So like I was saying, my name is Billkeyz, and you guys out there, guess what you do? You have a great and wonderful day. Boom! Like the video.
Like the video.
That's right. Tell them.